Hi everyone, I'm going to do a sweet potato update today. These are called Molokai and Okinawa sweet potatoes. They're named after islands in Hawaii. One is purple inside and out. The other one has a lighter color outside skin and purple inside. They're both really high in antioxidants. Anything that has a purple content has a higher antioxidant level. Some sweet potatoes are short season, you could say. Some of them stay right where you plant them, and even though their vine will grow all over, all the tubers are produced in the spot where you originally plant them. Where some plants crawl, and if you look at this, all the roots right here, let me bring you a little closer. Everywhere that this touches, see the roots growing down? You could actually cut this plant off right here and bury it and start another plant, or cut this plant off and root it into another plant. Put it in water and let it set for a while and gain some more roots. Since I'm so close to the walnut tree, I don't want to take a chance on adding a toxin to the sweet potatoes and making them smaller or making them not grow. So I'm going to build up the soil here for them to run by grabbing hunks of straw and adding more grass clippings. And I know that adding more grass clippings will create a fungal environment when they start decomposing, but I think they can handle it. This straw isn't fresh straw either. It's been sitting a couple years, and it's pretty much like aged compost. So when the potatoes, if they do set more tubers, I don't know for sure. There's not anything that's got a complete growing guide on purple sweet potatoes. So hopefully in the future, you know, everything that I'm learning, I'm going to record on here and add to my blog. So in the future, there may be complete information on growing the purple sweet potatoes. Even though there's really not a lot of difference between the purple ones and the regular ones, there's always the possibility of learning something new. Let's see. It's hard to determine which one is... I should go ahead and pull it out of the ground, but it's pretty tight in there. So I'm just going to pull out this done. See how these plants have roots already coming out of them? When I set them back down, I'm going to get some compost and pour on top of them. Spread it out a little. I think my pest control crew have found a honey hole there. This is what it looks like now. The sweet potatoes here have been in the ground since May, so 60 days after you plant them, they start producing tubers, and I've read that heat is a factor. The more heat, the more the plant produces, and I've read where you can plant in July and still get a harvest. So today I'm going to experiment with planting in July. Let me show you an update on the slips. These are the slips I started the original, just normal orange sweet potatoes from. And if you remember right, this one with the soil mixture produced the best slips. This one with the sand was the second best. And the one that was just sitting in water, cut in half, I gave up on it. The tuber itself rotted. But all you want to do is cut this off right here. They say that disease can be carried in the first little bit of it, so take scissors or a knife and cut it off, or if you twist it, there's a chance of damage in it, but twisting works. And then some water, and in a couple days there'll be roots. And we may have enough heat time. There's a root already started on that one. Should have brought my scissors. But on this one, if you take a look, we've had so much rain the last few days. These right here have already rooted, so you can just pull these guys off and put them right in the ground. Look at the roots on that one. And this will continue as long as you let it to make new plants. But I really don't have a growing season long enough to use more. You know, hopefully if we're hot enough, these will end up being some small tubers or big tubers. It depends on growing conditions. Sweet potatoes like heat, and we've had a lot of it this summer. Let me take you to the back and show you the first two plantings. Here's one of the purple Hawaiian ones. It's growing on the back side, or the front side, the east side of the tomatoes, and it's doing well. And then in this area, I've got several on the end. This is the Hawaiian one, and the rest of them that you see in here are all the purple ones that I've pulled off. I started out at the back. These are the oldest ones. The first one's pulled, and then the second row is the second pull-in, along with the third row. And they're just doing well. I've got a few more up here. I had space for more, and this Australian chook started taking over, so I made a trellis for it today. And I've got a video on how I made the trellis. If you'd like to watch that, I'll leave a link in the subject area. But there's room, like this one here is bent over from the squash being around it. Not squash. This one's bent over from the chook being around it, but I've got room up here for some more if I want to bring them slips back here and fit them in. I can also, as soon as I get this bed cleared out, just put them in this one. But this is all an experiment, and let's see if I can grow more sweet potatoes between now, which is July, and fall. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a wonderful day.